And good morning, good evening, good afternoon, students and traders all around the world. This is FXFreedom broadcasting you live on YouTube, and this is Forex Trading Course 101. Remember, this is a foundation course, everybody. We are laying the foundation in here. And never forget that we are going to be back September 26th, okay? This is our last lesson so far. We're going to be back September 26th. And also remember that trading is a learnable skill when we learn in the correct way the three pillars. Pillar number one is the market, pillar number two is the strategy, and the big one, pillar number two, is the trader. Talking about the trader, what do champion traders always say? Champion traders always say that I'm not going to live and die on a trade by trade basis. And this is a quote from Mark Douglas, everybody. Also remember that you're going to graduate from this course when, and it's going to take you approximately 1 year, if not more. Number one, when you have your chart set up and ready for trading. Number two, you have your strategy in place. You understand why you win, why you lose, how you win, how you lose. And number three, you have a complete understanding on how this market works, so you can make an educated prediction. Buy for the week, short for the week, sell for the week. Also remember, 90% of traders lose money in the Forex market worldwide. This stream is no trading or investment advice, everybody. Also remember, if your way is not working, why don't you try ours? And lastly, for homeworks and questions, you have my Gmail contact, my Skype contact, and you can follow me on TradingView. That being said, everybody, rules for trading the three Fibonacci's part 2, right? There you go. Take a screenshot of this, everybody. Take a picture, photo, screenshot, type in the chat done. How to use the three Fibonacci's, things to ponder. Number one, all the rules apply to all Fibonacci's and all time frames. Number two, every Fibonacci can have the contrarian Fibonacci and the Fibonacci of the confirmation. Yes, also the contrarian Fibonacci can have a contrarian Fibonacci. If not, how are you going to find the C of the contrarian Fibonacci and the Fibonacci of the confirmation? Number three, when comparing larger time frames and smaller time frames, it's possible that the contrarian Fibonacci on the larger time frame is the original and or the Fibonacci of the confirmation on the smaller time frame. Yesterday we were talking about Euro AUD. So today we're going to continue. Yesterday we were talking about Euro AUD, and see, everybody, what the rule is saying. When comparing the larger time frame and the smaller time frame, it's possible that the contrarian on the larger time frame, which is the monthly, right, equals to the original on the smaller time frame. Seen here? This is the original from the weekly. This is from yesterday, everybody. Today we're going to continue to work on Euro AUD. Number four, in other words, the retracement of one could be the extension of the other. Number five, the capital D of the original Fibonacci is stronger than all the other D's from other Fibonacci's. So yesterday also we talked about, the queen was asking, okay, what about alignment between the original Fibonacci on the 2-hour chart and the contrarian Fibonacci from the daily? And we clarified to you that yes, it's possible to retracement rate, but still the original Fibonacci from the right side, the original Fibonacci is stronger. Number six, always remember, if things get complicated, the larger time frame controls the lower time frame, and the market will always go in the direction of the greatest force, monthly, weekly, daily, 2 hours. I should write inside ultimately, right? So the market will ultimately always go in the direction of the greatest force. Number 7, trade only what you understand and what you're comfortable with. Don't try to do everything. And of course, you are going to forget all of this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then we have an addition, number 9, the retracement and the extension from the higher time frames are more relevant than the retracement and extension from the smaller time frames, especially when the D on the larger time frame is hit. That being said, everybody, this is the weekly chart. Okay, now we have the Fibonacci of the confirmation. Okay, and this Fibonacci of the confirmation, everybody, is going to have what? What can we do? What else? We can draw, so we are moving forward from yesterday, Euro AUD, we talked about the monthly chart, now we are on Euro AUD weekly chart. We are going to draw what? The contrarian, right? Not sure about which one is the lowest low. Let me see if the market broke the contrarian in here. So this is widget, there you go. What is the low? 1.43198. So 4319, 42, right? See everybody, this low, it's still a lower low. So the contrarian Fibonacci stands and edit levels. Hello Allah, how are you? How is trading, Allah? Better? Okay, so this is the contrarian Fibonacci, right? Okay, this is the contrarian Fibonacci. And what else? What else can we have? And we can have the, if you want, you can draw the confirmation Fibonacci, right, on the confirmation Fibonacci. If you want, don't try to do everything. If it's too complex for you to understand, if it's too messy, edit levels. Okay, everybody? If it's too messy, and give me a second, the cell phone never stops, right? Hello Queen, how are you? See everybody, now you have different things on the chart. You don't need to do this, make sense? This is just for you, this is just to show to you. You have the Euro AUD. Okay, this is the original one. The market didn't hit the green down in here. Then we have the confirmation. We learned about the Fibonacci of the confirmation. Fibonacci of the confirmation, where are you? This is the contrarian. There you go. We use the Fibonacci of the confirmation, number 1, to re-enter trends when we have missed the C, and to confirm the extension from the original Fibonacci of the larger time frame and smaller time frame. So this is the weekly chart, this is the original one, this is the Fibonacci of the confirmation, and the small one is the Fibonacci of the confirmation on the Fibonacci of the confirmation. And this one is the contrarian on the Fibonacci of the confirmation. Okay, just to show, you don't need to do this, everybody. Remember the picture. Trade only what you understand and what you're comfortable with. Don't try to do everything. Number 7 is telling you, don't try to do everything. Okay, so out this one is just to show you. Okay, now, and talking about the Fibonacci of the confirmation, which we clarified to do yesterday, which is going to confirm the extension from the original one. Yesterday we had $1 million question, when is going to be the time to buy? And the answer was when the retracement is over and the extension is going to start. And then we clarified, well, when, how do you know that the extension is going to start? And hedge fund trader Dancy said it best, when we are going to see the change in the short-term trend. So we don't have the confirmation Fibonacci so far, so we cannot project any extensions. That means that we are still, from the monthly, we are still in a retracement. Agreed, everybody? Just a quick recap from yesterday. And then we have the weekly, right? We have the weekly, okay? And we have the confirmation Fibonacci pointing down. We have the contrarian, right? Exactly. The higher time frame controls the smaller time frame, right? Okay, everybody, based on what you see, okay, from the monthly and the weekly, how would you trade the daily? Buying or selling this week? There is no right or wrong, it's a probability profession, everybody. Would you rather go long trend line or would you rather go short? And we're talking about direction, okay? Then we're going to move on the daily. Make sense? So yes, exactly. Okay, everybody, I have a few questions online. One more time, right? Okay, one more time. Don't freak out. It takes some time to learn the Fibonacci. So one more time. Do we agree, everybody, that the original Fibonacci on the weekly, that it's pointing down, and the Fibonacci of the confirmation that is pointing down, those two from the weekly are aligned with the contrarian from the monthly? Type in the chat, yes or no. Do we agree? Or type yes, I agree, or type I don't agree. Do we agree that the contrarian Fibonacci from the monthly, it's aligned with the weekly original and the confirmation? Agreed, everybody? Okay. But still, if you are going to short, now we are not talking about the Fibonacci as a tool. We are talking about the Fibonacci as a tradable pattern. If you are going to short the market in here, and if you are going to profit take down in here or down in here, yesterday we clarified that those are low. It can happen, but it's low probability. Agreed? Why it's low probability? Because of rule number 6. The larger time frame controls the lower time frame. This means that the monthly Fibonacci is stronger. You know, you have two dotted lines in here. Those are the profit takes from the Fibonacci's from the weekly. You know? So it must break the A 7 times. Hear me out, and you are going to remember this class, everybody, in about 1 or 2 years. Because I'm telling you right now, 7 times out of 10 the market is not going to break. the monthly Fibonacci, the A. Make sense? 7 times out of 10. Exactly. Oh, but it's not the time. Exactly. You need to separate apples with bananas. Don't mix. It's all fruit. It's all Fibonacci's, yes, but the monthly chart is the monthly chart. The weekly chart is the weekly chart. The daily chart is the daily chart. So far we addressed monthly and weekly. So now nobody's saying that you cannot short, make sense? But talking about that you're going to short the pattern, weekly Fibonacci's, it's a low probability trade. Oh, but it's still falling. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Beginner traders, you need to learn that entering the market short, this is the easy stuff. The market hitting your take profit, this is another story. Okay? Going long or going short, this is the easiest, easy stuff. It's one story. But the market hit your take profit down in here, it's a different story. Okay? And there is no right or wrong. Okay, next question. Is this contrarian Fibonacci, okay, is this contrarian Fibonacci on the confirmation Fibonacci aligned with the monthly original one? Yes or no? Is the contrarian Fibonacci from the weekly aligned? And I'm not sure why is pushing the lower low. Everybody, here I'm seeing something different. And this low it's at 4282, and this is 4282, we need to double check. 4282, 438, 431, 431, 42. Oh, so we don't have it. Shola says yes. Okay, everybody, see? We almost made a mistake. I almost made a mistake. It's a lower low, so we don't have the... But just for the exercise, right? All of you are correct. If this would be the case, this would be aligned. But we have a lower low, so this is out. Okay. And now we can move on the daily chart, and let's check the Fibonacci's. We have one. I'm not sure if this is the daily. Do I have another one daily? 4 hour. This is the indicators. Okay, everybody, not a big deal. Let's do it one more time. Let's redo the daily. And out and out. Let's redo the daily Fibonacci retracement. This is a low, A to B, and then we have a Fibonacci retracement tool. We have a low in here. Green goes to green, and then we have here A, B, C, D, and our next low is down in here, Fibonacci retracement tool. So this is then our next daily Fibonacci, and contrarian out. The market broke the contrarian one more time. Out. Okay, and we are here right now, so in here we can draw the contrarian. which is going to be something like this. Everybody, edit levels. And talking about the Fibonacci of the confirmation, which is going to be up in here, Fibonacci retracement, and we're going to change colors again. Edit levels, original one. Green goes to green, everybody. There you go. So this is the Fibonacci of the confirmation and the contrarian Fibonacci and the original Fibonacci, everybody. Okay. Yes, same question, exactly, same questions. Same questions like from the weekly. What is the probability of the market hit the extensions? This is from the weekly. And we're going to ask the same questions from the monthly. The general direction is up, short-term direction is down. What about the daily, right? Everybody talking? See, yes, this is how you separate apples from bananas, right? What about the daily? What is the general direction from the daily? And what is the short-term direction from the daily? See, everybody, we are talking about this picture right now. It's the live market, it's a little bit different, but it applies, we're going to apply the same concepts. Okay, type in the chat, everybody. I need to take something. Type in the chat what is the general direction on Euro AUD daily chart and what is the short-term direction. Okay, sorry about that. Why we can draw contrarian Fibonacci from first retracement? Why can't we draw contrarian Fibonacci from first retracement? Great question. What do you think? Everybody, it's a great question. Why didn't we draw the contrarian Fibonacci, this one, from the first retracement? What's the answer? Shola, because the market made a lower low, makes sense? This low, it's lower than this low. So whatever you draw in here, it's not valid anymore. Make sense, Shola? The queen, general direction down, short term up. Are you sure that the short term is up? Everybody, what is going to determine if we are in a rally or dip, or we are in a retracement, or we are in an extension? When you say short term is up or short term is down, how do you know? No, it's not wrong, everybody. You can start drawing the contrarian in here or in here from the B, but you can see that the market made a lower low. This means that whatever you were drawing, you know, it's not valid anymore. Makes sense? If you are going to draw, just an example, a contrarian Fibonacci in here with your sub A and sub B, the market broke your sub A and sub B. Makes sense? Exactly, the short-term trend. So higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows. But then what happened? Lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, lower highs. And then we have a higher high, right? We have the first higher high. But pay attention, everybody, this uptrend is not confirmed yet. We've learned this. There is a logic behind you are learning the Fibonacci's only now and not in the previous lessons, everybody. See? You need to learn how to understand and identify trends from the basic module, trends from the beginner module, and now we are learning about the Fibonacci's. Make sense? So yes, we have the contrarian and we have the first higher high. Now first higher high. Our first higher low, it's not confirmed yet, we need to wait. Agreed? Okay, so the trend, it's not confirmed yet. No, Queen is not wrong. Everybody, you are too much in, oh, she's right, he's wrong, you know, it's a probability game. For a lack of a better word, it's a profession, it's not a game. But we are trying to understand the Fibonacci, how the Fibonacci works in order for us to make an educated prediction. We want to make some pips and money on Euro AUD, don't we? Yes, okay. So, this is now the daily chart. We have the original Fibonacci pointing down. We have the Fibonacci of the confirmation pointing down. And we have the contrarian pointing up. What should we do? Right? This is crazy. What should we do? What should we do? Monthly down, contrarian up, confirmation down, monthly up, weekly down. What should we do? I'm going to ask, you know, whatever, could be wife asking the husband, you know. I don't know, honey, you know. You want to trade the Forex market with the Fibonacci? Let's make a poll, everybody. Should we buy Euro AUD on the 4-hour chart, or should we sell Euro AUD from the 4-hour chart? Depends on how the market, how fast the market is going to move. One is going to win and the other is going to lose. Make sense, everybody? So short term still down and it will be up if we get one more. Well, it's kind, everybody, great question. We learned this. We have, if the market is going to close, please go back to Dukascopy YouTube webinar page and start to relearn if you want, or rewatch. We've learned how to confirm trends, right? In an uptrend, when you have a minimum of 2 highs and 2 lows, and the second high it's a higher high, and the second low it's a higher low, then you have a 100% confirmed uptrend. Those are the rules. So far we have the first low, so we have 25% in here. We have the first higher high compared to this one, and if this closes bullish, the two candles on the right, we are going to have a 75% uptrend. Make sense, everybody? What has this to do? It's all about risk. It's all about risk, right? So if this candle today, just an example, these streams are not trading or investment advice. If this candle from the daily closes bullish and breaks the counter trendline break, you know, you can go long if you want. This is no suggestion, no guarantee whatsoever, but because you have only a 75% confirmed uptrend, it would make sense to risk less. Make sense, everybody? Type in the chat, yes, it makes sense, or type in the chat, no, it doesn't make sense. What is happening in here? Make sense, everybody? These concepts about risk management applies to the strategy and applies to trading. It's a simple concept, really, right? Trading concept, trading slash risk concept. The lower the probability equals to the lower the risk per trade. Yes, it's that simple. The lower the probability, the lower the risk per trade. Now there is no right or wrong, everybody. Somebody is talking, oh, should we do this, should we do that? There is no right or wrong. Allah says yes, Shola says it makes sense, Queen says yes, it makes sense. Everybody, you must understand something. There is no right or wrong. It's about what Fibonacci are you trading. Freedom, give us an example. You have a trader who is, this is maybe not the best candle because I'm going to break the body. So we're going to check the smaller time frame, right? You know, this is not correct. I'm breaking the body. Anyways, you have a trader who is looking at this counter trendline break. Just an example, okay? And he's seeing the counter trendline break to go short. He or she has candlestick formations at past support. So he is going to short the market. He is going to short the confirmation Fibonacci until down in here. This is one. On the other side, you have a trader who is looking at the contrarian Fibonacci. Just an example. And if this candle closes bullish, he or she is going to buy this contrarian Fibonacci and is going to take the right up until in here. And you have the third version. You have a trader who is shorting this one, but if he or she sees a bullish candle and if he or she sees the market breaking this high, they are going to get out of the short rate and they are going to reverse the position and they are going to go long. Does this make sense to you? Somebody's typing, oh, this is what Mike Bellafiore is saying, trade what you see. Exactly. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Mike Bellafiore is known for his great book. It's a turtle trade or one turtle, whatever may be the case, everybody, I don't remember. Anyway, but he is saying online, you know, trade what you see. Trade what you see. You are seeing this, go short. If you see that the market is breaking the high, the market is signaling that maybe you were wrong, well, close the short trade and go long. Right? Trade what you see. Now that we are talking about this, pay attention in consolidation too. Okay, because trade what you see in consolidation is you're going to burn the account. You know, trade what you see. Pay attention to consolidation too. You know, you are going long and you've been stopped out, and then you are going short and you've been stopped out again, and you are going long and you've been stopped out again, and you are going short and you've been stopped out again. You know, trade what you see, it's a great concept, but pay attention in consolidation too. Okay, everybody, let's make a poll. How are you going to trade the 4-hour chart, the 2-hour chart? There is no right or wrong, as we explained to you. How would you trade Euro AUD? Would you buy or would you sell? There is no right or wrong, don't be shy. So, 4-hour chart this time, everybody. 4-hour chart. And up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down. So we are going to start from where, the Fibonacci? The original is going to be down, starting from up in here, Fibonacci retracement tool. This is the original one, the first one, edit levels. And Fibonacci retracement tool. There you go. This is the first low, green goes to green, Fibonacci retracement tool. Green goes to green one more time. Fibonacci retracement tool, green goes to green, so this is our next one. And if we zoom out, we are here. One last time. Fibonacci retracement tool. I need to double check, triple check if it's this one the correct, yes. So it's lower, right? Okay. So this is the 4-hour Fibonacci, which is down, and now the contrarian on the 4-hour chart, just an example, high, 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 this one from here to here, edit levels, contrarian, and it hit the extension of the contrarian, and we are here right now. What are we going to do? So same question, everybody. What is the general direction on the 4-hour chart and what is the short-term trend? Are we in an extension or are we in a retracement so far? Don't mix apples with bananas. We are talking about the 4-hour chart. Are we in a down extension or are we in a retracement? And there is no right or wrong. Can I trade the daily? You can trade whatever you want. Just understand how the market works. General direction down, short-term up, we are in a retracement. Okay, so if we want to make pips and money, should we buy or should we sell? And what is the probability? This is the lesson, everybody. And we're going to be back 26th of September. So you can re-watch the streams. Yes, fair enough. Somebody's typing, oh, it has a, yes, everybody, give me a second. Somebody just typed, oh, it has a great risk-reward ratio. See, everybody, the market broke the counter trend line here, right? And somebody just typed, oh, it's, if we are up in here, candles, candlestick formations, you know, it's great risk-reward ratio, right? Or if I'm shorting the market right now, you know, it's great risk-reward ratio, but risk-reward from the number one, yes it is, but risk-reward from the 4-hour time frame is the least important. Make sense, everybody? Blue goes to blue. If it would be just risk-reward, everybody would be a millionaire by now. So you cannot trade just by risk-reward also. If you enter, just an example, everybody, let's say that you short the market and the market, and you have a great risk-reward ratio, yes you do, but you are shorting the market and the market stops you out once, twice, 3 times, 4 times, 5 times. You are going nowhere. Make sense? The name of the game, it's probabilities. It's always been. Strategy, trend lines, systems. It's a probability profession. And we are, now let's talk about a little bit, before we go on vacation again, right? Let's talk about this one, just briefly, the trader. And because we are creature of habits, everybody, because we are creature of habits, we trade by habit. A lot of you are not going to believe this. No, I'm not trading, you know, I'm not trading by habit. I know what am I doing. If you're going to check your trading, everybody, you are going to see that your way of trading has a pattern. What would be a pattern? Taking small profits and let the losers run. This is a pattern. Make sense? Jumping in with the candles, it's a pattern. Staying out of the market before you have risk-reward ratio 1/2, 1/3, this is a pattern. Not checking the monthly, weekly when you are trading the 4-hour chart, this is a pattern. So we are creatures, we as human beings, we are creature of habits, creature of habit, okay? Our life is too complex, everybody. 80% of the time, as Dr. Kappas is saying, 80% of the time, we are so hungry, busy, engaged, that 80% of our day, it's on autopilot. Make sense? You think that you are trading, you know what, you see, most of the time we are not. And this is why learning this stuff is critical. Why? Because we are going to, if you don't learn well, hear me out, if you don't learn well, you are going to tend to, and it's normal by the way, if we are all the same, if we don't learn well, we're going to keep repeating the same mistakes over and over and over again. Can you relate to this, everybody? You are looking at charts and you're looking at your statement, your account, and you're thinking, man, I know all of this, why do I keep repeating the same mistakes over and over and over again? I know better, you know. And many times we are looking at past trades, at the charts, and we are asking ourselves, why the heck did I enter in here? And our conclusion is, well, I really don't know. You know, I know better why I'm keep doing this, you know. I know better why did I enter prematurely. I know better why am I entering too soon. I know better why am I not checking the monthly and the weekly. I know better why is my account down. I know I'm learning why is my account down. Answer, because you are a creature of habit. Make sense, everybody? And don't be angry with yourself. It took me, when I first started out, roughly 20 years ago, it took me a few years to accept. My mentors were telling me, like I'm telling you, you are a creature of habit, and I was telling my mentor, no, I'm not. I know what I'm doing. Really? Then why is your account down? I know I'm learning. Really? Why is your account down? Can you relate to this, everybody? We are learning stuff, but nonetheless we are creature of habits, and when we trade, we are emotional. And this is this is a skill. Can you relate to this, everybody? Yes, this happened to me, this happened to me. Thank you very much. So, in conclusion for today, 4 hours, should you buy or should you sell? We have a counter trendline break on the 4-hour chart. It happened already. And counter trendline break down here happened already. Who is going to win? The bulls or the bears? What's the secret? There is no secret. It's all about alignment. When are we going to have back Friday? Shola, maybe next year. I can relate trading subconsciously, but it takes time to identify things that are limiting us and change bad trading. Yes, absolutely. Everybody just try to learn this stuff, alright? Do your best and try to learn the technicals. Okay? This is the analyst part. And in here we are going to explain to you everything about habit, psychology, why 90% of traders fail, okay? What are the institutional tools that institutions are using, okay? It's still a learnable skill, so don't bother. It's all about, it's all about probabilities. Make sense? One more time, everybody, and then we're going to end for today. One more time. You have two, so the Fibonacci has two parts. Number one, we can use the Fibonacci to determine directions, and number 2, we can trade the Fibonacci's as a tradable pattern. Okay, and here it goes, long term and short term. Queen said best yesterday, can I do this? We said yes you can. Okay, so the monthly long term is up, short term is down. The daily long term is down, short term is at 75%. Now the 4-hour chart, the original one is down, but short term is up. So everybody, exactly, there is no right or wrong. What do you think, everybody, in the next few days, right? Let's take a week and a half until, not this Friday, until next Wednesday. Do you see the market going up and hit the extension, or do you see the market going down and hit this extension? What do you see? Freedom, what would you do? I would go in the direction of the greatest force. I will go with the monthly equals to up long term slash down equals to short term. I would go daily down long term slash 75% up short term. I would go 4-hour chart down long term slash up short term. What is this telling you? Hedge fund trader Shola is going up. So far, tomorrow may be another story, right? But so far, I agree with you, the market's moving up, it's pushing up, right? Everybody give me a second. No, it was not Bitcoin. This time it was no Bitcoin, everybody. It was the postman. The postman, not Bitcoin. In conclusion, everybody, monthly up long term, down short term, daily down long term, 75% up short term, and the 4-hour chart down long term and up short term. Where do you see the alignment, everybody? Shola is saying is going up. Alignment, right? Short term up, daily 75% short term up. Let's make a poll, everybody. How many of you do you want to buy? And the next question is, are you going to buy with the normal risk or are you going to take less risk? Because the daily it's at 75%. Oh, but the market is down long term. Sure. It's still down long term on the 4 hour, it's still down on the daily, it's still down on the weekly, but it's up on the monthly. Make sense, everybody? Exactly. Less risk, less risk. Yes, sir. Less risk. Okay, everybody, this is our last lesson. We're going to be back on September 26th. Okay, until September 26th, buy with less risk. Yes, exactly. Congratulations to you, everybody. Okay, study the charts, rewatch the lessons, and see you back on September 26th, everybody. Until then, stay strong and trade for freedom. Don't trade for money, trade for freedom.